Right, so this cupboard door's completely fallen off. It was hung this way. So I've just put a new what do you call it? New hinge on it. Hung it this way. Oh, I've not done this one very well. It's fiddly. It's not catching it. There's a mess on the other side. Yeah, a little bit. As long as it holds the door on for a bit, that's all I'm bothered about. Yeah, I need to put another couple of screws. So yeah, but my water was going everywhere. But now look, we have a closing working door. Brilliant. Go me. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is CJ. This is CJ Investigates. Right, so I've got 12 months MOT on Bert now, right? So I've got 12 months motoring, but I can't put up with the interior like this anymore because it's built out of a skip and it's shit. So I need to take action. I only have one working light now, so the electrics is the most important thing, so I can have lights at night. So what I intend to do is get a strip light, but this is what I've been doing because I think I can build this to make it better. Now as you can see, I've started taking the ceiling down, so I've got this panel out. There was a light up there, the only working light, so what I've done, relocated it over here. So there we go, we've got one working light. So I've still got the rest of the ceiling to take down, which might be tricky over that cupboard, but I've just discovered on this wall it's fixed behind here, so I'm gonna have to take these panels out to get behind it, and I've just put that on there, the light on there. Great. So as you can see, bit of work, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild it. So this, although it's very well insulated, it's covering up all the cross members, so I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to screw to. So that insulation will have to come out at some point and cut to fit. But if you have a look here as well, so this is my floor. As you can see, that is what, an inch thick ply there of the floor. I don't know what's under that, whether it goes lower or not. I won't know till I rip the floor out. But yeah, that's my plans. I'm going to do it while I'm living in it as well. So I'll get the ceiling stripped today. I've got what do you call it? What's that make? The blue stuff. It's an Victron Orion XS battery to battery charger, because I think I'm not getting any power from my split charge relay, and it stopped clicking. It used to make this click 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 as I was driving, like switching on and off, but I don't get any of that anymore. And it looks like the battery is either on the way out or gone or whatever. But yeah, we'll get another one at some point. But yeah, so what the idea is, change out the split charge relay for battery to battery, see if I can hook up some just basic strip lights running along one either side maybe of the van, and then so I've got lighting. I think I'm gonna finish it off with carpet over the top with maybe some beams going across, yeah, something like that. But hopefully that'll give me a little bit more headroom here. So it's all very well, but it's all come right out and down. Do you know what I mean? I reckon that, I mean, that I can push that, and I'm pushing that up there. That's another inch at least to how it is, maybe 2 inches. So I get more headroom. And if I change this, the floor here, say 5mm ply, and lay the floor with 5mm ply, I might be able to stand up in it. Now regarding the bed, I'm going to have to rebuild all that. I am actually going to relocate the electrics in that corner underneath, but it's on a board in that cupboard there, so I'll take the board out and just move it and put it in the back eventually. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. I have no idea what I'm doing really, but good old YouTube has a few videos I can watch. Right, so operation ceiling out. Let's crack on. Catch you later. Right, so this is my wall of badly cut laminate flooring, and I've just taken off these pieces. This, I don't know what that's doing, just hanging about, why that's there. We've got all this wood behind here. I mean, look at the space wasted, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, how far out is that from the actual van wall? What? Let's have a look. You know, this won't go directly back because the insulation's stopping it. But look at that, 3 inches. 3 inches that recess is. What a waste of space. Right, so I'm gonna have to take these off to get the ceiling out. So yeah. Might have bitten off more than we can chew. I haven't even got any stuff to start redoing it yet. Oh well, bare bones, that'll do. Catch you in a bit. Right, it's the progress. We've got most of the ceiling down. Yeah, let me move around here. Yeah, look, most of the ceiling down, but this bit, I'll go around this way. So the cupboard is actually part of the ceiling. You can see it there. So the roof of the cupboard is the actual ceiling. I didn't want to take this cupboard out right now, but looks like I'm gonna have to. I'm committed. So yeah, then we'll have the ceiling out. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the minute, as you can see, everything everywhere. And there we go, we're getting there. Right, so we have the whole ceiling uncovered, taken out. The cupboard that was on there, all gone. I'm going to start taking the walls out now, because they're rubbish and all. And look at all this, all the waste. Because obviously that's the outside of the van there. But look at all this waste. These obviously come straight up from the wheel arch. And that's it. You know, all that space lost. I could have extra bed space. You know, it's at least, you know, how much is that? Let's have a look. Tape measure. 4 inches, look. See that? 4 inches, an extra 4 inches width that I could have. Just from taking that out. And there'll be more once I get this wall out. Right, back to it. Right, so it's become clear. We've got all the ceiling out, look. I was starting on this wall here and around here where the window is. So I've got, that was all encased there. That's still got to come out. And I was starting to take this wall out, but it goes right under the bed. And the thing is, this cupboard's all gone now. I haven't got any materials to start rebuilding. And as I'm going to be living in the van while I rebuild, I can't rip out the rest until I've got some materials to start with. At least floor and a bed. Here, look, those 2 bags there, that was my contents of my cupboard. No cupboard anymore. So a long way to go, but at least it's a good start. And I might be able to sort the ceiling out first. But as you can see with all this, he's just put it in one big thing and stuck it up there, the insulation, instead of like cutting it to size between and putting it all between the beams and stuff. So then you've got the beams that, you know, the structure beams exposed, so you can attach, you know, like bits of wood to it and stuff, so you can build up, you know, just basically do your roof. So yeah, anyway, one of these things I wouldn't mind answers to. So I've got this, which is out of a 1970s caravan by the looks of it. This fan, it's never worked, it's a load of rubbish, but I just use it for getting ventilation, so I open it up. Tell me, does anyone know, before I remove it and expose myself to the elements, is it the same size? Is it a standard size as, like, say, the Max Air fan? Because I want to get a Max Air fan and put that in, but I don't know if it's the same size. But yeah, if you know, let me know. Right, that's about it for today, I think. I'm knackered. I've done a day's work and a bit of work on here now. So yeah, got a lot to do, but it's all got to come out. It's all got to be ripped out. I can't do it bit by bit, unfortunately. But anyway, electrics, I've got a battery to battery charge coming on either tomorrow or I think or Thursday. So yeah, hopefully start on the electrics, get some strip light and get them in, so at least I'll have some lights. Because look, this is our one and only light. Yeah, that's the one. There you go, one and only light, and it's really dim and rubbish, but there you go. We've got a light. I screwed it to this because when this was on the wall still, but I've taken all the rest of it off and I don't know what to attach it to at the minute. So yeah, alright, catch you later. Right, so as you can see, I've got all the ceiling down, part of the wall there. So I've had a little peek in here, and you've got all this like wall stuff. Right, so I know nothing about it really, but I'm minded to think, take the wool out, glue this to the van, mould it all round the beams and stuff, and just use that to fill any gaps, but not have it. I reckon that'll be alright. What do you reckon? Leave it in the comments if you know better. But yeah, that's why it's all sagging down, because you've got a load of wool up there first. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of the wool, I think, and glue that. Right, catch you later. Thanks for watching.